Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy All-Star VG, and today we're back on the Madden 23 Ultimate Team. In today's video, I'm gonna be showing you guys the best defensive abilities to equip on your players, man, to put on your players and win some more games, man. I'm gonna be showing you guys the best ones. As you can see, as one of my most popular videos on my channel, I already did the best offensive abilities. I do want to thank you guys for all the love and support on that video. It's at around 2.2K right now, so that's I gotta appreciate that. Appreciate all you guys, every single last one of you guys that viewed that video. I do appreciate you guys. But in today, we're jumping into defense, and we're gonna jump into defense. We did offense already, and yeah, we got defense to go. Offense and defense, best abilities in the game, updated for February 2023. And yeah, man, if you guys do enjoy Madden 23 Ultimate Team content, make sure to drop a like on this video, subscribe to the channel, and yeah, man. So this is what my defense is looking like right now. It's like a 94 overall, not too shabby, not too great though. You know, we got the good corners. We got Jalen Watson, James Bradbury, and Champ Bailey. I did just pick up Watson, so I'm dead broke right now. He cost about 600K, so I really burnt a hole in my pockets. You feel me? So he's a 99 overall though. I have the Super Bowl strat card, so him and Bradbury are boosted. Also got Champ Bailey, and I am running a Legends theme team, which is why I don't have the best player at every position, but it doesn't really matter. Like overall is not really what matters, because like for example, this DeMarcus Ware right here, I just have him there because he gets Legend Chem. Like he's not playing a snap for me. I will never have an 83 overall DeMarcus Ware on my field, but he is a legend. He does help the chemistry, so I have him in my lineup, which is gonna put my overall down, but you know, it's for a good cause. I mean, who cares about overall, because that's not gonna affect you in any way, because he doesn't play at all. So yeah, that's what the team is looking like though. Let me know what I need to upgrade. Well, actually, I know what I need to upgrade because it's not that good of a team. But Judon, let me tell you though, Judon, a card from December, he is insane. He is so nice. But anyway, that's the team. Let's jump into safeties. The best for safeties first. The best abilities. All right, so I got my boy Ed Reed, 96 overall, level master. Now deep in zone KO. Deep in zone KO is one of the best abilities, I think, because pretty much they're like, okay, it's kind of hard to explain because defense, it's a lot more complicated than offense, because defense is not as guaranteed. Like short and elite on offense is guaranteed to roast man coverage. There's nothing really guaranteed on defense, because EA can do whatever they want to you sometimes. There's gonna be times where this ability just doesn't work. I'll be the first to tell you, like it will just not work. I'm gonna tell you right now. It says improve reactions / knockouts in deep inside zones, and it just won't work sometimes. I swear to you, it just won't work. And that's how it is on defense. But I mean, it is probably the best one though, because when they're in a deep zone, obviously like a deep blue, a quarter, a middle third, anything like that, they're going to improve reactions and knockouts. They're going to knock the ball out if they're in the vicinity of the receiver. They're going to knock it out, and they're going to improve reactions, so they're going to get there faster. So deep in zone KO, it's a good ability. It's 1 AP. If you can't get it for 1 AP, I would definitely recommend it in a zone scheme. If you do run a man scheme, Eddie Reed also gets medium route KO, which is okay. On a safety, I'd probably go deep route because he's, you know, safety, so he's playing deeper. But yeah, you got the medium route KOs, the deep route KOs. You could use that, you know what I'm saying? Like it's okay, but they don't help you. If you run man, it's not going to help you cover the receiver at all. The only thing it's going to help you with is if you don't get roasted in man coverage. If you're in the vicinity of the receiver, then it's really good, because then it'll knock the ball out for sure. It is a really good ability if you're in the vicinity of the receiver. Now, if the receiver torches you with like short in or route tech, you're done. You're done, and there's no use for KO in that point, because they're just roasting you. They're creating so much separation, the KO doesn't even activate. So that's where I stand with that. Medium route KO, it's okay for a man scheme, but I probably wouldn't run it, just in my opinion, just because it doesn't help you cover the receiver at all, and you can still get toasted just like you would if you didn't have the ability. And then deep in zone KO is good. It will activate sometimes it won't, sometimes it will, give or take. You know, it's EA, they're going to do whatever they want sometimes. So yeah, that's deep in zone KO. But the best ability, I think, for all your safeties and for your corners is pick artists. Because let me tell you, bro, the amount of drop picks in this game is just purely nothing short of enraging. I'm gonna tell you right now. But when you get pick artists, that will help you tremendously. Let me tell you, bro, because nothing takes out the heart of your opponent like just taking the ball away. Like a turnover, a takeaway is something that just rips the heart out of your opponent, because that can end the game. A turnover can end the game. A turnover can shift the momentum of a game, and you want turnovers. That's what you want. Like, you're on defense, you want to get the ball back. That's all you want. You don't want them to score. You want to get the ball back, and you want to score points. Pick artist allows you to do that. You will still drop picks though, because there's times where you'll get the pick and then they'll pull you into an animation. I just played a game where I got pulled into an animation, after I'd already got the pick. Like I literally had the pick in my hands, and then they pulled me into an animation, and then it was an incompletion. Like it's really fluky. But if it is a situation where you want the best chances of getting a pick artist is what you need. And a lot of corners and safeties nowadays, at least, because they're like 96, 97, 98 overalls, get it for 0. So it's one of the best abilities in the game. For 0 AP, you need it. You definitely need it. Like I'm just saying right now, Acrobat, it's 1 AP on Ed Reed. I probably wouldn't do it this year because it doesn't really activate as much as it did in previous years, and it's a lot more AP on other players. Like Ed Reed gets it for 1. I know Jalen Watson gets it for 1, but it's not as good as other years. Now film study, 2 AP is kind of a lot, and it's 4,000 training. It does change every quarter, so they got to repeat a play call for 3 times every quarter, so it's not too consistent. So I probably would stay away from that. Like, it looks really good and it looks OP because that's what everyone said. Like when Ed Reed first came out, they're like, "Oh my god, he's so OP." I don't even run to many people using it. So a film study, I mean, use it if you want, but pick artist is a necessity. It's a necessity. You need this ability. So pick artist, and that's for safety. That's for safeties. And for your cornerbacks, it's very, very similar to safeties, but I'm just go through it real quick. Deep out zone KO. Now I have deep out zone KO because I typically run like a cover 3, cover 6, maybe a little bit of cover 4 in my scheme. So basically cover 3 and cover 4 most of the time. So obviously if I have James Bradbury and Jalen Watson on the outside, so they're going to have the deep out zone KOs because they're always in that deep blue zone. They drop all the way back, so that's the best ability for that, because it will activate obviously because they're in the deep out zone. So I already went over it with Ed Reed. It's improved reactions and knockouts in deep outside zones. And then also, like I said, corners and safeties, you really need pick artists because you need to take the ball away and you need to make sure that you don't drop the pick. Only way to ensure that, or the best way to ensure that, is with pick artists. Better catching and improved stamina on interception returns. You definitely want to do it, especially if it's 0 AP on your player. Equip pick artists. Trust me, you need this ability. Alright, so now we got our pass rushers. For pass rushers, I got Matthew Judon. He is kind of outdated. He's only a 94 overall. But trust me when I say, trust and believe when I say this, he's a monster. Matthew Judon still screams. He's literally like a 2-month-old card. It does not matter. He's only at 91 speed. He has 95 tackle, 96 block shot, 96 power move. Now he does hit the 95 threshold for both block shot and power move, so that's also really a big factor. He screams. Why does he scream? With these two abilities right here? You need this combo: Edge Threat Elite and Double or Nothing. That's one of the most deadliest combos in the game. Double or Nothing because it just randomly gives you sheds. It randomly gives you sheds. You will just randomly blow past a defender and you don't even know why. It just happens. Like, it's a random ability. And then Edge Threat Elite is the best pass rushing ability in the game for at least for outside rushers. It's the best one in the game. It's basically Edge Threat and what is it called? What's the other ability called? It's basically Edge Threat and Under Pressure. It's Edge Threat and Under Pressure just combined into one ability. So if you're playing a quarterback that doesn't have Fearless, this is a great ability because it will make the throws. He'll miss a lot of throws, and then obviously it's basically Edge Threat and Under Pressure. So he has dominant edge rush moves, which is Edge Threat, and increased QB pressure, which is the Under Pressure ability. So it's both of them combined into one. Matthew Judon gets it for 2 AP. I know there's certain players out there that get it for 1, like that new Charles Haley. And then Double or Nothing, it gives you random sheds, and then dominant pass rusher wins at twice the cost. So it's like the description is whatever, but it'll just give you random sheds. It'll just give you random sheds. Double or Nothing has been in the game for what, like 3 years now? Madden 21, 22, and 23, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, it's always been one of the best abilities. Only 1 AP on my player. If you want it, I probably wouldn't spend over 1 AP on it. Like maybe 2. But the only thing I'm spending 2 on is Edge Threat Elite. In my opinion, that's what you spend 2 on. It's one of the best abilities in the game, Edge Threat Elite, and also got Double or Nothing. So in total for 3 AP, I think it's a pretty good bargain. Now I probably wouldn't go over 4. 3 is probably my limit in terms of pass rushers. But yeah, that's what I'm running: Double or Nothing, Edge Threat Elite on my outside rushers. Now for your interior D lineman, I got Warren Sapp as he's probably my best one. I have Under Pressure on him. You could also go inside stuff. Obviously, that's one of the best ones. But it's just, I took that off because it's 1 AP, and also it's like, it's so random. Like, it's a good ability when it works. When it works. When it doesn't do anything. Now, Under Pressure is good because it'll, like I said, it'll just make them miss throws if they don't have Fearless on the quarterback, but who doesn't at this point? But it's 0 AP, so I have it on them. But if you run into a guy not running Fearless, this is a great ability because they will miss throws. They will throw it into the stands, and they will throw it into the stands at the most crucial point in the game. Trust and believe me when I say that. So Under Pressure is a pretty good ability. Now, other than that, I would go inside stuff. I took it off because it's 1 AP and it doesn't really do anything most of the time. Now, sometimes it'll shed and they'll get in the backfield immediately, and sometimes they'll just not do anything. They won't even light up, and you can negate the ability by double teaming the guy with inside stuff. So there's a way to counter it. So inside stuff, you could if you want, but for me, it's under pressure. Now, honestly, you really don't need an ability on your inside lineman. It's really important for your outside guys. Now, inside is important, but not too important. You know what I'm saying? So under pressure, you could go. He also gets double or nothing for 1. So if you want to do that, maybe. It's also 1 AP though, so I would put it more on my edge rushers instead of my inside rushers. But anyway, it's your call. It's your call. Like I said, I am just recommending these abilities, and whatever works for you, whatever works for you. In my opinion, though, under pressure is probably not the best ability, but I have it on him just because it's 0 AP and I know it makes an impact. And then inside stuff is okay, and then double or nothing if you want. I haven't used it on an interior lineman myself, but if you want, you could run it. You could run it if you want. And yeah, man, that's about it for all the positions. But I will go over Cam Chancellor real quick. He is my user right now. I'm a big Seahawks fan, so I'm gonna use Cam Chancellor whenever he comes out. He's one of my favorite cards ever. In Madden, anytime Cam comes out, I gotta have him on my team. Now on him, I got goal line stuff. Now obviously this ability is really, it's really useless. It's 0 AP though. It's free, so I might as well have it on. And then I got the Crusher. Now let me tell you, this is one of the this ability never lights up, bro. I'm gonna tell you, it always lights up, but it never does anything. Like, fumbles are so rare in this game, it's insane. Like, this ability never lights up, but I have it on him because he's my user. None of these other abilities help me. Deep in zone KO helps me 0 because he's my user. And pick artist, I find on my user, I've never dropped a pick. I'm telling you right now, like if you play someone and they've got like bad timing ball hawk, I've never got that on my user. I swear I've never got it. It's just something with me. I guess I'm just pretty good at usering. I just have never got that. I've never had an issue dropping picks with my user. It's always been the other players, like my corners and my other safeties. But my user, I've never needed pick artists. So I was just like, I might as well go Crusher just for increased fumble chances. But yeah, if you want to run pick artists on your user, it does help you drop less picks if that is an issue for you. For me personally, it's not. But if I had to choose on my user, I would obviously go pick artist. That's the best one because that's going to guarantee you to catch more picks. And it's obviously as your user, so that's what you want. But yeah, that's pretty much going to do it, man. That's going to do it for the video. Those are the best defensive abilities in the game, in my opinion, in my humble opinion. You know what I'm saying? Those have brought me success on the field and won me some games. So yeah, that's going to do it for the video, though, man. That's going to do it for the video. If you guys did enjoy, make sure to drop a like on this video, subscribe to the channel. We're on the road to 400 subs, man. We're so close. We're on the road to 400 subs. And yeah, man, that's going to do it for me. I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. And as always, I'm out. Peace.